Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. How are you today? Today we are going to learn about the simple present tense. So, what is the meaning of the simple present tense? Anyone? Okay, let me tell you the meaning of the simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to tell us an action that happens regularly. Something that you do as a habit or a fact that is still known to be true. That is the meaning of the simple present tense. An example grammar A. You can use the subject I or you, we, they as an examples of the simple present tense or as a sentence. For example, you use I get. One thing that you have to know, in using the verb, it must be the verb 1. You cannot use the verb 2 or the verb 3. If you want to make the sentence in the simple present tense. Now, I get prescription. And you can add adverb of time of the simple present tense. For example, every day. And if you use the subject you, the same as the subject I, you get prescription. And if you use the subject we get prescription. And if you use the subject they get prescription. And you can add again and again. You can add the adverb of time of the simple present tense, like the every day or every time or today. So every day, every time or today, etc. That is the adverb of times of the simple present tense. And then another examples of the simple present tense be if the subject he, she, it. So verb be or the verb must be added with as. That's the third singular. Gets prescription. For example, if the subject he gets prescription. If the subject she gets prescription. If the subject it gets prescription. And again, so you cannot use the verb 2 or the verb 3 as the verb, or if you want to make the sentence the simple present tense form. So it must be the base form or the verb or the first verb of the verb. And then next, forming the simple present tense. Subject plus infinitive or s. He, she, it plus infinitive plus s. For example, if you want to make the sentence, positive sentence, I get prescription, you get prescription, we get prescription, they get prescription. And then if the subject is the third singular, like he, she, or it, so the verb must be added with s. For example, he gets prescription, she gets, and it gets. So you cannot say he got. Got is the verb to. So you must use the first verb. And then negative. If you want to make the negative form of the simple present tense form, you use do as auxiliary and plus not. And followed by get as a verb. For example, I do not get. So you cannot say I get. If you say I get, it means that it is the positive sentence. So again, and if you want to make the negative sentence, you use do as auxiliary verb and not. That's the negative sentence. Ya, jadi so you do not get, we do not get, they do not get. And then compare to the third singular, yeah, different with the plural subject with the singular, the third singular. He does. So you use does as auxiliary verb and then followed by not. And without as a verb. So you do not use or add as, yeah, in a verb itself. For example, he does not get prescription. She does not get prescription. It does not get prescription. Question. If you want to make the question form by using this simple present tense form, so you put auxiliary verb in front of the sentence, so followed by subject and verb. Again, it is the first verb, not the second verb or not the third verb. So do I get prescription with the question mark? Yeah, do you, do we, do they? So if the subject is the plural. So if the subject is the third singular, like he, she, or it, yeah, so you use does, yeah, if you want to make the question form. For example, does he get, without s? Yeah, does he get prescription? Does he get prescription? Okay, that's all for today. Any question? Okay, thank you for coming. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.